I think that Bushwick is one of the coolest neighborhoods, hands down, in Brooklyn. When it comes to the incredible street art, the amazing nightlife, and awesome eateries, not to mention the incredible community and the culture that built it up. It really is a personal favorite. Bordered by Ridgewood, East Williamsburg, and Bed-Stuy, you really do see a mix of the culture of the residents, of the people who live here, especially where it matters most, the food. Bushwick's history dates all the way back to the 17th century, where it was originally settled in by the Dutch.
Bushwick's original name was Boswick, meaning little town in the woods, and actually included Bushwick, Williamsburg, and Greenpoint all together. The land was purchased from the Canarsie indigenous peoples back in 1638, and it remained farmland for livestock, food, and even tobacco for all of New York City up until the mid to late 1800s. Since then, the population has tripled over time until the neighborhood slowly transformed and split into the three neighborhoods of Brooklyn that we get to experience today. Bushwick's past wasn't always bright, however, as it had to go through some hard times to get to where it is today. In 1977, the entire city was hit with a blackout, but it affected Bushwick the hardest as arsonists and looting began into the night and even into the next day. First-hand accounts and original residents described Bushwick as a war zone during that time. Homes and shops were burned to the ground by arsonists, shop owners, and even landlords who were looking to collect on their insurance and actually flee the area. Recovery efforts in the 80s by the city, the community boards, outreach programs, and the neighbors themselves to help rebuild the neighborhood, build senior housing, and affordable housing options that is Bushwick today.
The Bushwick Collective is a perfect example of an incredible assortment of street art done throughout the neighborhood. You can find that on St. Nicholas Avenue and Jefferson Street and the surrounding blocks throughout. In terms of architecture here in Bushwick, you'll find a ton of new development options all around, either condos or rental buildings with all of the amenities. These options prove popular for building developers who are looking to stake their claim in this ever-growing and expanding neighborhood. Beyond that, you'll find 120-year-old townhouses, row houses, unique loft spaces, and industrial to residential conversions that create the character and the vibe reflective of a typical Bushwick apartment. When it comes to convenience, Wyckoff and Broadway offer the most options when it comes to shopping, restaurants, and need-based goods. You'll have options for transportation including the L, the M, the J, the Z, and all of the bus lines that service the neighborhood. Looking for more information about Bushwick or the stats on the real estate here? Feel free to reach out. I'd love to take you around and show you a little bit more about what makes this neighborhood so cool.